Hi, Alex. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing.
Okay. Doing what?
Oh, doing what? That's a joke, right? That's pretty good. So, how about that sociology class? I heard you got Professor Taylor.
Yeah, I did.
I hear he's a tough one to have.
I don't know. I just started.
Oh. Yep. Well, I'm going to get my gloves on and get to serving some burgers.
April. Okay, so why are we here again?
I wanted to talk about Alex.
Alex, why?
Because he needs help. He's quiet and socially unaware.
So I've noticed. He doesn't like us, that's all. I know if he liked me, he'd talk to me.
I don't like you, I talk to you anyway.
I researched this for hours, guys, and I think I've hit upon Alex's problem. Social phobia.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. Look here. Some of the symptoms. Consistent social inhibition, extreme shyness, avoidance of social situations. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. Alex has social phobia, and we're going to help him get out of it.
How?
Why?
I've read up on how to treat it. An increased level of self-esteem, willingness to share one's life with people, and plenty of engagement in the social sphere should help. Apparently, the socially anxious have low self-esteem and are unnecessarily private because of fear of rejection.
I bet he's just got a chip on his shoulder.
Well, bitterness was listed as a potential cause. Now, let's see.
What are you writing?
Everyone's assignments. There. Gleason, you work on the bitterness angle. Get him to release his hostility so he can properly deal with any anger. I'll help him get to share more, and Travis will work on boosting his self-esteem.
Are you crazy? Travis boosting someone's self-esteem?
Oh. You're right. I wasn't thinking.
What?
Okay, let's do it this way. Paprika will work on boosting Alex's self-esteem, and Travis, you can work on what they call systematic desensitization.
Sounds like you want me to check his engine or something.
Basically, work him out of his shell. Don't let him run from situations just because he thinks they might be socially awkward. All right, everyone, you have your assignments. We're on a mission now, a mission of mercy. Help Alex adjust to life. It may be hard, but we can do it. He needs us.
I think I need a hanky.
I still don't understand why we're doing this.
Because we're nice people. You are a nice person. Got it?
I am? Okay. And fortunately for you, I'm also a person who likes a challenge and a good bit of fun every once in a while.
Fun?
If you have no other information, my co-conspirators, I must be off to plot my angle. I love plotting. Excuse me.
April, what have you done?
Excuse me, sir. Could you give me some directions?
Where are you headed, young man?
Home, actually. This college campus can get pretty confusing. If you can point me in the direction of the highway, I can make it from there.
Here, take this map. I know the campus is confusing, but you'll be fine if you just follow the map and keep right.
Myristica Studios presents Keep Right.
Where is he? Oh, Alex! Over here!
Hey, sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Come on, the car's in the back parking lot. What was the holdup?
Mr. Taylor, the professor of my sociology class, he kept us late. He's in the Army Reserves, and he said at the beginning of the semester that if one fails, all fail. Is the way his drill sergeant did their training, and that it's a very good life lesson. So if one person goofs off, we'll all get it.
Don't tell me. Someone goofed off today.
A student came in 10 minutes late. He said he would have been here on time, but he ran over some nails, got 2 flat tires, had the car towed, and walked the rest of the way here. Professor Taylor told him he should have left home with enough extra time that if anything unexpected happened, he'd still be on time. So we were all kept late.
Wow.
I'm worried, Caitlin. Sociology was never my best subject, and if anything goes wrong in this class, I mean anything, I really think it could mean a failing grade.
Relax, Alex. What could go wrong?
Okay, remember what we discussed yesterday, everyone. Alex works today, so the operation starts now.
I gotcha.
But be subtle. Don't let him suspect what's going on.
April, he's coming.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
See this batter I'm mixing, Alex? It's for the ginger cake dessert.
Okay.
You know, this batter brings back so many memories. The white of the flour reminds me of the drifts of snow that used to pile around the house when I was little.
Oh boy.
Ah, those were the days. We liked to make snowmen, and while most moms didn't let their kids use the vegetables from the fridge to make the facial features, whenever we asked Star Mother, she'd say, "That's okay, you may use the pimentos." And whenever she'd say that, I knew that we were loved. My brother and I used to spend many a happy hour sitting by the fire, picking pimentos out of the olives.
Really?
Really? Stirring this batter reminded me of it, and I just wanted to share it because sharing is a good thing. Tell me, Alex, does this bring anything to your mind that you'd like to share? Yes?
No, not really. Hey, excuse me, I'm gonna go put my backpack in the locker.
Oh, go ahead and laugh. I'll bet you can't do any better getting him to release his hostilities.
Just watch. Hey, Alex.
Yeah?
Look at this. I'm cutting fruits for the fruit salad. You know, the nice thing about cutting fruit is all the force you have to put into it. It's a great way to let off steam when you're angry at something. Here, why don't you give it a try?
No thanks, I'm feeling pretty passive right now.
Oh, come on. College life is stressful. Everyone here is mad at something. Here, I'll give you something to get you started.
What are you doing, Gleason?
I'm creating a representation of whoever Alex is mad at.
I'm not mad at anybody.
I'll put these pineapple leaves on the top, add a couple blueberries for the eyes, there's half a banana here for the nose, and its peel for the mouth, and voila! Release your hostilities on the fruit, Alex.
Gleason, doesn't that strike you as a bit odd?
Yes, but do it anyway.
I can't do that, Gleason. It's strange. Besides, your fruit person looks deranged.
Of course he looks deranged. He's a melon with pineapple hair and a banana nose. If you were a melon with pineapple hair and a banana nose, you'd look deranged too.
I don't doubt it.
Hi, everyone.
You know, Paprika, there is an employees only sign on the door.
I came to talk to Alex.
What about?
I was looking your paper over, you know, like a good group partner is supposed to do, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on it.
Oh, yeah. That was only a draft, Paprika. I need to redo it.
You really need to work on your self-esteem levels. It's awesome, epic. You should totally submit it to Professor Taylor exactly the way it is.
I don't think so. I thought it needed help anyway, and then I showed it to my sisters to see what they thought, and
Well, what did they say?
well...
My favorite part is on page 2. Look at this. When they invented vaccines, they learned they could make one immune to a disease by first injecting small doses of it close range by syringe. What were they doing before? Injecting long range by rifles?
They thought it could have been better.
What did they know?
What did you think about page 2?
Well, we can't talk about that. It might bring down your self-esteem.
Alex, I think we're getting low on clean dishes up here.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to work.
Thanks. Sure, laugh on, but at least we tried. You did nothing.
Hey, I was plotting my angle, and I think Paprika here has just provided it for me.
Me?
You said you were his partner for Professor Taylor's class.
One of them. He has us in groups of 3.
I see. Taylor is that soldier guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right then, you all. Forget your assignments. Leave it all to the master. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna go with him.
Why?
Because for some reason, I'd feel safer that way.
Aren't you working?
The assistant manager fell asleep putting in the orders again. I'll be back before she knows I was gone. Travis, wait up! I want to tag along. What are you doing?
Paying a visit to Professor Taylor. I want him to change up the people in Alex's group.
What for?
Patience, you'll see. All right, here we are.
Let me talk to him.
Why?
To be successful, this requires a good sympathy vote for Alex from the professor, and you are not good at winning a sympathy vote.
Enter.
Hello, Professor Taylor.
That's Professor Taylor, sir.
Professor Taylor, sir. I was wondering if you could do my friends and I a favor.
A favor? I'm a college professor. I'm here to make your life hard.
I don't think you understand. There's a guy I work with who has trouble opening up to people.
So talk to his mother.
He has social phobia.
Phobia, schmobia, he's a chicken.
But he needs help adjusting to...
Look, there's only one way to better a person, and it is not by being nice.
How is it by?
By making their lives miserable. By showing them the meaning of suffering, of fear.
Goodbye, sir. All right, have a shot at it.
Okie doke.
Yes?
Sir, Junior Travis Kelly requests permission to adjust the group assigned with freshman Alex Smith, sir.
For what purpose, Junior?
The kid needs toughening up, sir. He's a spineless, inadequate weakling, sir.
Such conduct is a detriment to our platoon. Junior, I won't stand for it in my class. Bring me your report laying down your plans for the reassigning ASAP.
Sir, yes, sir.
Dismissed!
Elena Saunders, Alex's new group member. Just transferred from the most prestigious college in this part of the country. Her GPA is 4.1, and her academic achievements take up a list as long as my arm.
Whoa. But she's so far out of his league. Don't you think she'd be a little intimidating for him?
Wasn't the whole point of desensitization to get him involved in difficult social situations so he'd learn not to run from them?
Yes, but it was supposed to come gradually, like a trickle. You just poured Lake Erie on top of him.
Yeah, I did. Oh, and the next step. Here's the speech Alex is going to give tomorrow in class. Paprika's going to give him a copy of this as well as a few words of advice on how to deliver it, leaving out, of course, that it all really came from me.
So, why did you do that again?
To help Alex do everything you guys couldn't get him to do. By the time he's done with that speech, he'll have shared, boosted his self-esteem, and released some hostilities. It'll be just what the doctor ordered.
Don't be nervous, Alex. Don't be nervous. I know we're going to be meeting our new member, and she's supposed to be super, super smart. And she might make us both look like idiots by comparison, but don't be nervous. Just don't be nervous.
Okay. What was her name again?
Montana.
Elena, how do you do?
Hiya.
Hello.
Well, let's get to work, shall we?
Now, I thought maybe we could get a cup of coffee first. You know, get to know each other.
My dear Paprika, the only way to make it in this world is through hard work. Coffee never got anyone anywhere.
Tell that to Starbucks.
A very clever comeback. But remember that food service establishments do not make it in the annals of history. In time, they all crumble into dust and are utterly forgotten. But there are those whose names and achievements do stand the test of time, and I can assure you, I will be one of them.
Wow. Can I have your autograph?
So, what do we do first?
Determine assignments.
Okay.
Paprika will put together the visual presentation, I will write and research, and you will deliver the oral reports.
Oh, okay. Well, that was easy.
Now, let's go over the topic for the first oral report.
No worries. I have it. It's titled The Modern Military and Why It's Effectively Useless.
Do you mean effective and useful?
Yes, whatever. I have the whole speech right here.
I was going to write the oral report.
Well, we didn't meet until today, and the speech is due tomorrow. Just saying.
Very well.
Here you go, Alex. Now, when you give this speech, give it with feeling. You know, like it's coming straight from your heart.
Doesn't that depend on what it says?
Oh, yeah, you can't read it yet. Not until Professor Taylor calls on you to deliver it. That'll give it a more extraneous feel.
You mean spontaneous?
Yeah. Whatever. Why couldn't Travis just speak normal?
Travis.
What about Travis?
I don't know. I wonder that myself sometimes. Let's get to work.
Next up is Alex Smith, delivering the oral report for his team. Begin your report, Smith.
The modern military and why it is effectively useless. Useful. Yes, that must have been a typo. It is widely believed and statistically supported that the modern military is not as useful as it seems. In actuality, the defense of America lies with the individual, particularly individuals like me, who can turn a whole army back with the flick of the forefinger or a really angry facial expression. That's a really long typo. This is bad. My speech was horrible.
Oh, it couldn't have been that bad.
Professor Taylor told me that if he could, he'd have me drafted.
Ouch.
Caitlin, I told the entire class that the military is a collection of brainwashed kids who never learned free thinking the way I did.
You what?
I didn't do it on purpose. Paprika gave me the speech and said to read it, with feeling, for the first time when I was called on to give it in class.
Alex, no offense, but that was really dumb.
I know. It's just that I don't like upsetting the apple cart. Besides, I'm new and I thought maybe they had a better idea of how all this was supposed to go than I did.
And as a result, your speech was so bad that your professor wanted you drafted.
Unless I was already in the military, in which case he said he'd want me discharged. Either that or have the Navy send me in a rowboat to some unpronounceably named island in the Pacific to catalog indigenous weeds. He actually got very creative with all the things he wished he could do to me. Well, at least I didn't read the whole speech. Halfway in, I stopped and made up the rest as I went.
Did it ever occur to you, Alex, that you might have been set up?
Yeah, but only briefly. It struck me as needlessly suspicious. I don't think anyone at the college hates me that much.
Disaster. Absolute, total disaster. I'm only relieved the professor didn't give us an F right there.
I'm just relieved he didn't set us to work for the Navy coloring life-size charts of the Atlantic. When he first said he was going to do that, I was so freaked out.
Let's not look backward. The important thing now is the midterm. Professor Taylor is strict anyway, but especially now that you've earned his enmity and we have a running C in his class, we really need to be on our toes. We need to make this project so good, it will blow him away.
Sounds good to me.
Now, let's decide on the topic. I have several other projects going on right now, so the sooner we can get this going, the better.
All right.
How about the effects of mascara on American culture?
I'd rather color life-size charts of the Atlantic.
Alex, you've been pacing back and forth reading those same papers over and over. It's starting to unnerve me. Like, maybe you don't have a life or something.
I'm practicing the oral report for the midterm. It's actually very well written. Elaine is talented. Sometimes I wonder why she transferred here after coming from a college as prestigious as the one she did.
Maybe she got bored.
You can tell she's better educated than a lot of the people around here. Like this word here in the report, circumlocution. Whoever uses a word like that?
Not me. Here, I'll look it up. What's the sentence?
Some think the ancient writers were susceptible to circumlocution. Hence, wait a minute, are you typing all that in?
Someone told me, the more the words, the more accurate the search.
Specific, maybe. But you don't need to run a search. All you need to do is find an online dictionary and... Hey, go back.
What?
Go back to the search results. Oh, no. Maddie, click on that link, will you?
Sure.
Oh. This article is... It's identical to the one Elena gave me. And look at this. It was written by a guy named Zach Wendell 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Elena stole this.
You can't be serious, Alex.
I am. This is plagiarism.
The project is due tomorrow, and my plate is too full right now to write a whole new oral report.
But then...
And you won't go to the professor about it either. He's angry enough to send you to basic training for the rest of your life. He might give us all an irreversible F. Or worse, an X. You don't want to be branded with that for the rest of your life, do you?
No, but I can't read this report. It's cheating.
Listen, I have to go to class now, Alex. But mark my words. If you bring that paper in for plagiarism, you'll be making the biggest mistake of your life. If Professor Taylor doesn't make sure of that, I will.
She did what?
She stole it. The whole thing, it's plagiarized. See, look, I've got the original paper open on my phone here. It was written 2 years ago by somebody else.
Oh.
I'm telling you because you're in the same group. I thought maybe if we talked to Elena together...
I don't think that'll do any good, Alex.
Just a second.
It's Travis.
Here, I'll just text him real quick and tell him to call me back in a couple minutes.
If it doesn't do any good, then shouldn't we talk to the professor?
Are you serious? Professor Taylor will set me to work handcrafting all the bootlaces for the entire 32nd Battalion.
But...
I think I should explain this to you since you're new to this college and all. Here, we don't tattle.
Tattle?
It's like a part of student etiquette. Like a silent pact. An unspoken student's code of ethics.
Ethics?
You'd be a branded tattle for the rest of your college life. No one would want to be around you because they know they can't trust you. You don't want that, do you?
I have to go to class. See you later.
Travis, this was totally a bad idea. Giving Alex that lousy speech and then telling him not to read it until the day he delivered it turned out really bad. So did parrying him with that Elena that you knew was a meanie. She's also a plagiarizer. We're almost sunk. Now what?
Who's this?
Who are you?
Well, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Caitlin.
Paprika.
Okay, so who's Travis?
Here you go. Have a nice day. Hi, Paprika.
Gleason, this is really, really bad. This is worse than wearing flip-flops to the prom.
What is it?
I didn't mean to tell. It was all a mix-up. Alex put his phone down and then I put my phone down, but when he left, he picked up my phone, and when I answered, I picked up his phone, and his sister is here to find out more about photography classes, but forgot the way to student services and called him, and I told her everything.
That's terrible. Now she finds student services, and then what will we do?
Oh, be serious. I told her about Travis's ways of getting Alex out of his social phobia, and now she's mad. She's coming to get him.
Really? Cool.
Travis is back there, right?
Yeah.
I better go warn him. There she is. See ya. Travis!
Whoa.
Paprika?
What's up with you?
You need to get out of here quick. She's coming to get you.
What are you talking about? Who's coming to get me?
Who? Who? Alex's little sister, that's who? All right, if you want to face her, go ahead. I am getting scarce. Don't say I didn't warn you.
She is so emotional.
I wonder what that was all about.
Travis! Are you Travis?
That depends on who's looking for him.
You want to know who? Brace yourself. Alex's little sister.
That's frightening.
What do you mean by submarining my brother's college career?
Whoa.
You set him up to fail in everything. Gave him a lousy speech that made him an enemy to his professor. Paired him up with a plagiarizer.
Now wait a minute.
And then you say his personality is some kind of mental disorder.
Now, hold on. What we did because Alex needs help. You're just in denial.
Okay, if you did it to help him, then maybe you had good motives. But you went about it all the wrong way. And, more to the point, Alex doesn't have a problem.
He does. He has low confidence levels. He's socially awkward.
He's got a chip on his shoulder.
He's not strong enough to handle the world.
Because he's quiet? He's weak because his word count isn't as high as yours?
It's not normal.
Says who? There are different types of people. The introvert, the extrovert, and everyone in between. Who decided that one type was abnormal and inferior to the others? And why does everybody listen? Like, okay, quiet people may have weaknesses that other people don't have. But you know, the reverse is true too. God made all kinds of people with different gifts and different purposes. Read 1 Corinthians. I mean, it's like our culture's becoming the eye that says to the hand, I don't need you.
Huh?
Besides, it's always treading dangerous waters to make moral and competency judgments based solely on something that's completely neutral, rather than on the Bible.
Okay, hold on. Did you really come here to have a debate with us?
Not really. I got sidetracked. I wanted to ask you to put your oar in and then take it back.
What?
Can you get Alex out of the mess you've gotten him into and then leave him alone?
I'm not getting involved.
But
It's the way things fly here. Besides, I wouldn't turn anybody in anyway because I don't care where they get their material.
what about you?
I'd rather not deal with the aftermath.
Okay then. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. Alex won't turn her in, will he?
To be honest, I don't know what he's going to do, but the speech is tomorrow, and I guess we'll all find out soon enough.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
There's no reason to be nervous. That oral report is a brilliant one. It's the most well-researched and perceptive article on the connection between monuments and the human drive for greatness that I have ever seen. We'll get an excellent grade on it.
Travis, what are you doing here?
Same thing you're doing here. I want to see if Alex shows up.
All right, class, quiet, please. We'll start the oral reports with Alex Smith reading for his group. If you will begin, Smith.
Yes, sir. The title of the report is Science and Sociology. I thought it would be best to begin with the definition of sociology as found in our textbook. The definition
Elena,
of sociology
that's not your report,
scientific
is
study
it?
of society,
No,
their origins,
it's
structures,
not.
and interactions.
Oh, what a relief.
As I thought about what topic to use for this oral,
That isn't the report Elena got,
I
is
decided
it?
to look up the
Nope.
definition of sociology
Must have taken him all night to write that.
class's textbook.
Probably.
Travis,
What I have just
do you think
quoted
Alex's little
was
sister might have been
what I
right?
found.
Don't know.
That
But I'll tell you
sentence
one
provided me
thing.
with all
What he
sorts
did
of
took some guts I didn't think he
topics
had.
with
Cause he basically gave up a good grade on a well-written but plagiarized speech to deliver an honest one that was thrown together last minute?
Maybe. But that's not really what I was thinking of.
The study itself, the word scientific.
You double-crossed me, Alex Smith, and no one double-crosses Elena Saunders. For that, I promise you, I will get even.
I intend to
Someday.
Thanks for joining us. Keep Right is a production of Myristica Studios. This episode, Operation Alex, was written and directed by Meghan McDermott. Music was by John Campbell. Our voice talent included Keagon Doyle, Jessica Tull, Greg Tull, Brandi Doyle, Meghan McDermott, Joel Walley, Brooke Noble, Michael McDermott, Heather McDermott, and I'm Keenan McDermott. The Keep Right theme song was composed by Charles Civils. Editing and sound design was by Meghan McDermott. Our post-production assistants were Kelly and Josiah. See you next time!